Hey guys, Josh here, and this is my review of Loddlenaut, a cozy game about cleaning the ocean and taking care of tiny creatures on an alien planet. This game was developed by a very small team called Moon Lagoon and published by Secret Mode, who provided me with a review code. The game is currently only available on Steam, and by the end of the video you should have a pretty good idea if it's for you or not. In this game, you play as a diver who is sent to planet Goop 14 with the mission to clean up the pollution that was left behind by a mega corporation called Goopy. You communicate through radio with your colleague Dave, who gives you some backstory on the world and the Goopy corporation, and he also teaches you some tips and guides you through the game. It's a really simple story. You can also turn off the communications with Dave if you'd like to figure things out on your own, but for the first playthrough I found them useful, and Dave does a pretty good job at explaining most game mechanics, making the game accessible to players of all levels of experience. The graphics reminded me immediately of games like A Short Hike. It is in 3D, but all of the edges are pixelated, and if you prefer, you can make those pixels even chunkier, or remove the effect altogether if you want a smoother look. It's really cute, and to contribute to the atmosphere, we have very satisfying sound effects and some relaxing music, which you will be able to hear throughout this video. The gameplay is also very simple and relaxing. You start with a home base, and the ocean is divided into multiple areas that you'll have to clean one by one. To do so, you will swim to an area and use your bubble gun to clean up this dark goop that is sucking the life out of plants and to pick up trash that is floating around. You can play either with a mouse and keyboard or with a controller. I found both options to be equally viable, and you should be able to figure out the controls pretty quickly. I'm always worried about underwater controls in games as they can sometimes be confusing or difficult, but here you have one button to go up, one to go down. You also have a boost that makes you swim faster temporarily, one button to use your tool, and everything feels smooth and responsive. The main thing you'll be doing in Loddlenaut is cleaning, so if you like games such as No Place Like Home, Fresh Start, or for a more recent example, the underwater sections of Coral Island, you will find this process very chill and satisfying. There is a tiny bit of a challenge. I don't know if I would call this a challenge, but maybe just a constraint, as you have to keep an eye on your oxygen level. If it goes to 0, you will respawn at your home base and drop some of your items, but don't worry, you can then go and pick them back up so you don't lose anything permanently. The game also makes sure that it's never too stressful by giving you air bubbles coming out from plants and coral, as well as rings that you can craft and place anywhere that will restore your oxygen. So if the idea of oxygen stresses you out, don't worry, it's not that hard to manage, but also if you are looking for a challenge, you won't find it here. Once you go back to your home base, you will sort your trash through recycling machines that are divided into 5 categories: metal, glass, plastic, organic, and electronics, and for some reason I found the process of sorting the trash very satisfying. You can put your trash either one item at a time, or if you open your inventory you can right click to drop a whole stack, and in exchange the machine will give you some recycled bits that are used to craft upgrades such as a stronger bubble gun, a better oxygen tank, or even new tools such as this vacuum that can suck up microplastics. Most items can be upgraded either once or twice, and nothing is too expensive so you don't have to grind. You'll upgrade your stuff, clean up one area, then go to the next one. As you explore, you'll sometimes find these hollow badges, which are these collectibles. There are 9 of them, and they will give you some information about the employees of the Goopy Corporation. More interestingly, you'll also find Loodles, these creatures that look like axolotls, and you can have them follow you around and give them a home after cleaning up an area. The Doodles are more of a side activities. Think of something like the Chow Garden in the Sonic Adventure games. You can feed them, pet them, craft some toys for them to play with, and they will eventually grow and evolve in different ways. They will also reproduce, and you can have up to 15 Loodles per area. To be honest, they're really cute, but there's no tangible reward for taking care of them besides just enjoying their cuteness and a few Steam achievements. I think it could have been interesting if, once they're fully grown, the Loodles could help you clean up, or maybe give you some oxygen bubbles or something small just to encourage you to take care of them, but they're really just for fun. Overall, this game is a very simple experience. There's honestly not much more to say, but there's just one thing that annoyed me, and it was the inventory size. Near the end of the game, like the last 2 areas, you will be picking up a wider variety of trash, and your inventory will fill up very quickly. The inventory size cannot be upgraded, so you will have to swim back and forth multiple times to empty it. After you're done clearing an area, you can fast travel to it, But if you're still picking up trash in an area, going back to your base multiple times can feel tedious. I feel like this could simply be resolved with a small inventory upgrade, and it's the only thing that annoyed me with the game. Besides that, it was a very relaxing time. It took me about 3 hours and a half to clean up the ocean, so keep in mind that this is a really short game. If you want to spend some more time raising Loodles, it might take you a bit longer, but it will remain a short experience, which once again reminds me of games like A Short Hike. There is currently a 10% discount, but the full price for this game is $20 or 25 Canadian, which I feel is a bit pricey in comparison to similar titles. If it ever goes on sale for around $10 or so, I would have an easier time recommending it. If you're not sure, there is currently a demo available on Steam. I'm not too sure for how long it will stay there, but at the time of recording this video, you can give it a try for free. To conclude, Loddlenaut is a simple and chill experience. It feels great to play. You can tell that a small team poured a lot of love into it, and it will put you in a relaxed mood for a few hours. Let me know what you think. Have you played Loddlenaut? Do you like these kind of short, cozy games? Leave a like and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you all in the next video.